Hello again, everybody. Welcome into Thursday night chat. I think that's what the majority of these are going to be for a while until I get some specific thoughts and ideas on what I'm going to be doing. Let me. I want that one. I'm trying something new right now. I'm going to let this sit here and run for a minute. I just want to bring my picture up so everybody can see me. Hey, how's it going? Been live for about 34 seconds now. So far, no one's joined us, which that's fine. I'm not going to lose sleep over that. Got some stuttering going on with my video. I'm going to have to look into that. I don't think I got anything running. Actually, I got quite a bit running. So I am going to go make a quick change while this is running. This will run, and when I come back, we will see if that solved the problem or not. Maybe I'm updating. It could be that it's updating. I don't know. Just all of a sudden, it has gotten really hinky on me. I mean, really hinky. Let me see what's going on here. I don't see anything out of the ordinary running. I don't really want settings, so let's get out of that. Back down here. Control panel. I changed my mouse to something I thought I might like, but I don't like it at all. So we're going to go in and change it back to normal. Just going to make it extra large. I'm going to open it. I'm going to hit apply. Yeah, that's cool. I'm good with that. So now let's go back to here. Hey, we have a viewer already. Great. And it's saying it's not getting enough video. So something's clearly going on. I don't know what it is. Let me see what I got running here. I don't have anything actually running that would affect this. So I'm going to close everything that I know I don't need running. Looks like some of my diabetic stuff is running. Huh. May have to shut this down and start over again. Seems awfully. Keeps giving me the error. I don't know if it's working or not. Let me go see if it's actually broadcasting or if it's actually saying it's choppy or what. Find out here real quick like. I'm just going to jump over here to my dummy account and I'm going to go to myself and I'm going to go right to here. I know you guys can't see anything what I'm doing yet. I'm still trying to formulate in my mind how I want to do this. So it looks like it's behind, it's way behind, but it doesn't look like it's near as choppy as what I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to mute that for now, and I'm going to come back to here. So tonight, what I'm going to do, I'm going to, from my memory, try to troubleshoot some things on a friend of mine's computer out in Las Vegas, and I'm going to see if I can't get him to fix some things. So we're going to go to our shot where we can see the screen, and as soon as that does its thing, which just waiting for it to change, and it looks like it's going to be a minute. I may have to restart the whole computer. I don't think it's updating. It's not. It does show that I got a security problem. I don't know what that's all about. Let's see what that's about. Now the same thing that keeps coming up. It's the same old false positives. So I'm just waiting on this to kick over from my one screen to my, and it did kick over. I wonder why it didn't kick over in the thing. So you know what? Let's do this. Let's got 2 viewers now. Welcome in. I'm going to minimize this. So a friend of mine's trying to do some things last night. He sent me a text. I connected or tried to connect with Teamviewer. I use Teamviewer quite a lot. You can see it right here on my computer, and it wouldn't connect. Kept coming up with some errors. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to see what happens when I do that. I can't. Okay, cool. Now it's caught up to me. So now I will do what I always do, which is I will make this super small. Of course, you guys can't tell this. It's going to look the same to you, I think. I don't honestly know. And I do this so that I can monitor how many people are here and if anybody chats. So first thing I want to do is, I don't think he has this PC monitor on his desktop, so we're going to get that for him by coming down here, typing in this PC, and then we're going to pin it to the taskbar so he's got it. Then the next thing I want to do, I want to click on this PC. I want to open up downloads. So Ron, this is actually for you, and I don't have the same things downloaded as you do, but what I want you to do is go in there and you're going to see Teamviewer, 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 Teamviewer. It's probably going to say Teamviewer, Teamviewer 1, Teamviewer 2. I want you to right click and delete that. Okay, so let me show you how that would go for you, and also this will probably help you out as well. So we're going to go back up here and we're going to make this full screen. We're going to go over to a browser, and I want you to type in TEAMVIEWER and then hit enter. And before you hit anything, I want you to look at this. And if it says add or add, don't click on it. Come down here to the one that says teamviewer.com English United States with no ad. And you're going to, I right click on it, you can left click on it, so I'm going to do that. You left click and it's going to open up. It says Teamviewer, and we want to download it. So I'm going to go ahead and download it because it can't hurt anything. And you have Windows, so we're going to click download, and it's going to download. You'll notice it took about 8 seconds to download on my machine. So yours taking 13-14 minutes. There's an issue going on, but I can't do anything from here, as you know, until we get Teamviewer on your computer. So now it's on the computer. We're going to close this. We don't need that. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go to downloads, and right there it is. It's on there 3 times, so that tells me somewhere on here. Oh yeah, right there. See, I've got it 1, 2, 3 times already, and that's what yours is going to look like. Yours should look exactly like this. If it doesn't look like that, delete it and rewind the video, or rewind what I just did, and I'll do it too, so that you can get this. Okay, so we're going to close this. We're going to open up a tab. We're going to type in Teamviewer, or you can go www.teamviewer.com, and if you know you want this one because that's the one we looked at a while ago. So you're good to go there. We want to get, let's see what happens. I clicked on this download. Let's clear my downloads. Let's click on download for free, and it will automatically download it, and it's done. So we're going to open up our downloads, and you'll see now I've got it 4 times. That's good. That's what I want. I want you to see. I know you've got it at least twice, maybe 3 times, and that's fine. So again, one last time, I want you to open up a tab. I want you to close everything. I want you to open a tab, and I want you to close every other tab that's open, leaving the new tab open, nothing else. Type in the word Teamviewer. Don't go to the one that says Add, and just go to the one that says this. This one should work, so I'm going to right click and see what it shows. Yeah, it shows it being good, but I know sometimes that can be bad. So I'm going to try it just to see. Yeah, it's probably going to be the same thing, but I don't want you to use that one. I want you to use the one that I know is good, and there it is. It's 5 times. So now we're going to delete all of your team viewers. So I want you to left click your mouse anywhere in this box where it says today, or however it's set up. Drag it over, highlight those, and then press the delete button on your computer, and they're gone. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clean my computer up a little bit. I can do the same thing. I highlight the one, I press the control, I highlight, I hit the delete button, and they're gone. Okay, so now if I was actually going to install Teamviewer, in fact, I just thought of something great to do. We will actually install Teamviewer. And I know you're asking yourselves, well, how are you going to do that? Well, it's real simple. I have a virtual machine, which is a computer in a computer. This is Ron's virtual machine. I'm going to put it on Ron's because I think I got a lot of stuff on mine that I need to go in and clean it up. And that's not the purpose of this tonight. So Ron, once you've done that, I want you to do exactly what we're going to do right now. Once you've gone into your downloads and you've cleaned them, deleted them, Teamviewer, nothing else at this point in time, just Teamviewer. Then I want you to go to a browser, type in Teamviewer, go to the non-add, which is about the second or third one down, right click or double click on it with the left click, download it for Windows, and then it should download, and then you can install it, hopefully. So I'm going to anticipate some problems because I saw what was happening last night. We're going to, as soon as I download TeamViewer on here, again, then I'm going to move on to what I think the next thing we need to do on your computer is. I can 100% say with confidence, if I get TeamViewer on, I can clean it up and make it work and run about at least 4 times faster because I know it's a good machine. I just know there's things on there that are bogging it down, running in the background. And you've got a bad habit like I do where you got 10, 15 tabs running at the same time, and that's not good. And you have to close those from time to time, restart your computer, and start all over again. Even I have to do that on this huge machine that I have. It's terrible. All right. So this is Ron's machine, virtual machine. It's on my computer. Real simple. It's got nothing on it. So we're going to open Chrome as soon as it gets to that point in time. Something's loading in right now. I'll put the cursor there so we can see it. Okay. Don't know what it is. Don't really care. It's a virtual machine. So it looks like it's loaded in. We can single click here, double click up there. Either way, it don't matter. It's the same thing. For the longest time, I was anti-taskbar. I avoided it like the plague, but now I use the taskbar and I understand, I do, it's a shortcut. That's all it is. So this will take a minute because it's on a virtual machine, but I actually want to show you how it works. I need to have my other computer up and running, but I'm not going to go away and do that tonight. I think most people know how TeamViewer works. I'm in Illinois, Ron's in Las Vegas. I call him, I say, hey, start TeamViewer. He starts TeamViewer. I say, give me your numbers. He gives me his numbers. And I connect to his computer, and it's like I'm sitting at his computer only I'm right here. So I avoid these, even though a while ago it looked like it was good. I don't go to the in here where it says download. I just go to the first one. I always right click and open. That way I've got this page if I need to get something, especially if I'm doing a big search or something. So we're going to open that. I apologize, it's a little slow because it is actually on a virtual machine. So that looks right. Teamviewer logo. We're going to download it for free, and it will kick in down there in the bottom in a second, or it should. See what's going on. Still have 2 viewers. Great, appreciate that, guys. If you have a channel and or can say something in the chat room, say something in the chat room. Say hi, say what's up, say whatever you feel like saying. It's just, I think it's cool. I actually called my niece, I called my cousin last night. I said, hey, cuz, check this out. And she did, and she could chat. So I know it works. And that was the whole point of that. Nothing else. Okay, so it downloaded. It's right here. Actually, that's on my host machine, so it didn't download. We're going to close that. I knew that was on the host machine because it was showing up over here on my little window I have to monitor what's going on. So let me not monitor what's going on. Let me see if I can figure out if it downloaded or not. I don't think it did. Looks like it's still trying to load something in up here. And again, this is a virtual machine, so it's going to be slow because I don't have any. There it goes. About a minute to go. See, Ron, even on my virtual machine, it has absolutely no memory. It's going to take right around a minute. So we got to get you cleaned up. We got to get Teamviewer on there, and then let me do my thing, and you'll be up and running. By the way, I do most of this for free. I do it because I know how much computer repair and computer. Oh, it failed. Wow, that's interesting. Why did it fail? Let's see here. I've never had it fail ever. I just downloaded it twice on my host machine. Oh, because it's on a. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's on a virtual machine, so it's going to just not do what I want it to do. Okay, I got no issues with that whatsoever. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try it in Microsoft Edge. Shouldn't make a bit of difference. It's still running on a virtual machine. Still nothing's changing except I'm going to try a different browser, and even that might not work. Oh, it's still loading in. Bad thing about virtual machines is they run on a small percentage of memory based off of your host machine, and on this one, and I treat it like it's a doggone super fast host machine, and it's not. It really is not. I don't care that it closed some pages. I don't want to do that. I want to go here. I want to right click because I don't remember what. I want to look at the properties. Just kind of remind myself what it was because it's been a while since we built it. And I'm just kind of curious as to what I didn't give it, which obviously I didn't give enough memory. Yeah, I gave it 2 GB of RAM, which was absolutely, it was dumb to do, but because I was teaching Ron or showing Ron how we do a virtual machine, then it didn't really make any difference at that point in time. I showed you how to go to Microsoft.com and get the tool to get the ISO file to get this. So now we're here. We want to open up a tab as soon as we get to where we can open up a tab, which is right here. You could actually do it there too. I do everything in an open tab. It's crazy. I'm just so set in my ways. It's not funny. So still have 2 viewers. I appreciate you sticking around. That is awesome. So I got my new tab open. We're going to type in Teamviewer. We're going to scroll down. All you gotta do is type in team, and the rest will automatically fill in. Not a big Bing fan, but I'm going to use it anyway. So you'll notice on Microsoft Edge, there's no ad. So we're going to click on this one. It's going to open it up. Remember, we're only running 2 GB of RAM, which is really sad considering I should have given it about 6 to 8. And we're going to go ahead and click on download for free and see how long this takes. I'm going to say probably about 3 minutes. Now, I'm not a big Edge user, so I've got to figure out where this is downloading this and showing me that it's downloading once it gets there. I think it's up in the upper right-hand corner somewhere. I think. I don't know. They want you to buy it, obviously. Just like LastPass, they changed their thing starting on the 16th. You can't have it on multiple devices unless you pay for it. So I'm curious just to see how that goes. Oh no, they've kind of incorporated it like Google. It's down here in the lower left. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to open when done. And we just sit and wait. So I'm going to jump back here real quick. And we still have 2 viewers. Nobody in the chat room. That's fine. I'm going to minimize this, I guess, for now. We're going to minimize this for now. And it should pop up here in a minute. And say, how do you want to install Teamviewer? Welcome to install Teamviewer or something. Yeah, here we go. You always want the default installation. You don't want to ever do the one-time use. And I've never played with custom installation because I don't think that comes for free. So I'm going to see what the advanced settings are. We're going to hit default. I want to see what advanced is. I've never seen it. We're going to hit next. Another box should pop up in a minute asking me how I'm going to use this. Right. So here's the advanced settings. You got a Teamviewer print driver, a Teamviewer VPN, and a Teamviewer meeting add-in. I don't need that. So I'm going to just hit next, and hopefully I don't get all that nonsense. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. If I do, I'll just delete it and reinstall it later. Again, this is a virtual machine, so it doesn't matter. If my other computer was up and running, I could actually show you how Teamviewer works, because I know if I connect it to my host machine, it's an awesome effect. It's infinity, 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 and then even more. It's just wild. I just blows my mind. I've done it many times. Okay, so now you have 3 choices. I want to test the commercial features with a 14-day free 14-day commercial trial. No. I want to use the free version for personal use. Yes. I already have a Teamviewer subscription to use the commercial version. No. So I'm going to click, I'm going to use the free version for personal use. We're going to click finish. And you'll notice already we have the icon on our desktop already. And I could pin it down here, but I'm not going to. So I have to make a decision on whether I really want to go in and start my other computer, or do I want to do another video later on. Now this automatically kicks over to another tab. I'm done in here, so I'm going to close this out because I don't need it. Teamviewer pops in. One of the cool things about Teamviewer that I actually really like is your ID, which is what you need, never changes, but the password changes every time you start Teamviewer. I really should go start my other computer, but I'm not. I should have thought about that. But this is what we need to do, Ron. Again, I'm not going to do it again, but just back up the video, watch what we do after you've deleted all the previous versions on your desktop. So we're going to leave this here. We're going to minimize this. I don't need the virtual machine running. I'm going to leave it running, but I don't need it, and I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to come back to here. Still 2 viewers. That's awesome. That really is. I mean, ultimately, I'd like to get 4, 5, 10. That would be great. Ultimately, I'd like to get 4 or 5 people in the chat room, regulars. I subscribe to a couple people that build computers out of Arizona, and I forget where the other ones are at, and they've got hundreds of thousands of followers. Of course, I understand they've been doing this for a long time, and I'm just getting started. Okay, so next, Ron, what we want to do is I want to get rid of AVAS on your computer. So we're going to come in here and we're going to type control panel. And just if you don't have this box right here, I think yours does, but it's gray. Just right click on here and go to search, and it's the same thing. It's still going to have, it's going to bring up this box. You want to do a control panel, open it up, and you want to go into programs and features, left click and open it up, and it's going to have everything that's on your computer. So as you see, I don't have a lot. The only thing I have that I should maybe get rid of is Malwarebytes, because I don't really use it anymore. I buy into Windows 10's got great security, and knock on wood, so far I'm good with everything I've got. So I've got Teamviewer on here. I don't want to get rid of it. I've got Mozilla. I don't want to get rid of it. I got 7-zip, which is awesome for unzipping programs. Apple applications, I forget why I have it, but everything I have on here. But what you want to do is you want to come here, and it's alphabetical, so you want to look for AVAST right here. Okay, so I'm gonna uninstall. Let me think of what I'm trying to think if I can go grab something relatively quick, download it, and then show you how to do it. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna work, but let me see. Yeah, I don't even see it, and I know, yeah, it's not over there. What I was looking for is that EUSA. Oh, it's right here. I think I might have stuff in there. This ain't good. That ain't good. Huh. I don't have no clue what some of this stuff is. If this is empty, I'm just going to get rid of it all. I know what that is. That's the password to my LastPass. Well, I got some videos in there, it looks like. So let me see what's going on with that. I'm going to right click. Actually, I'll let them load in. They're Apple videos. Now that's my grandson. I can tell that. That's my son when he was on TV. I can tell that. So yeah, I'm going to keep that for now. So I really can't think off the top of my head what I want to go get, but, and I don't see it over here anyway. So that just means I got rid of the icon. So again, I'm going to do these things a couple times. Search, control panel, open up control panel, go to programs and features right here. Click on that. It's alphabetical. You want to look for AVAS. You want to delete anything of AVAS that you have. Okay? And you simply do that by left clicking on it, right clicking on it. My bad. You want to right click on it. So let's just say this says AVAS. Right click, and then you want to click uninstall. This is for my diabetes, so I can't get rid of it. This runs my video card, so I can't get rid of it. I don't have anything on here that I really can delete. to show you, but it's not going to do anything but delete what it is. And you want to do that on every, if you see 5 avast on here, you want to do it for all 5. So we're going to review real fast here. We've been live for 30 minutes already. So one of the first things I want you to do is pin to your taskbar. Once you come in here, if you see your search bar like I do, which is right here next to the, it's right to the right of the Microsoft logo. If you don't see a search bar, you can left click and then you can scroll down and it should say search, and it doesn't. So you don't want to do that. What you want to do is right click, go to search, and it's going to bring the same box up. So you type in this, and it's going to bring up this PC. You're going to double click it. You want to go to downloads, and you want to download every instance of Teamviewer, and at this point in time, Avast, because we're going to get rid of Avast too, so you don't want anything in there whatsoever. For example, I could get rid of this. I don't need this anymore. So I'm going to right click, delete, and it's gone. I don't think anything's in there. Yeah. So we're going to, I don't think anything's in my documents. So there's some old stuff in here. I cleaned this up the other day. Yeah, for now that's good. So now we've deleted Avast, we've deleted Teamviewer. Now we're going to go get Teamviewer. If you didn't already, then we're going to go get Teamviewer. You know how to do that by simply going to your browser, opening up a tab, typing in the word Teamviewer, looking for the ones that don't say add, go to the one that doesn't say add, left click, download for free, and you're good to go. I'm not going to download it. Well, you know what? I will, because I want to see how Firefox, because it's been ages since I did anything from Firefox. So we're going to hit download for free, and you've chosen to open it. We're going to save it, and it's going to download it. You come in here to this button right here. You're going to open it, which we're not, and we're right back to the same thing, default and all that. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to close that, close that. I actually should kind of watch this because I could, here's what I mean by chat, guys. So if you watch the chat room on the far right, this is a dummy account I made. I used to have another monitor in here with me, and I was kind of watching here and watching there. It was really hard to do. So you'll see in a minute over here, it's going to say right there, hello everybody. So I know that the chat works, and if I come back over to mine and I say hello L, okay, actually it's L and K, but it only shows the L, and it works. So my goal is to get people to chat, give me ideas, say, hey, no, don't do it that way, do it this way. I'm open to suggestions. So we're good there. We're going to close this. So now we've deleted Avast and we've deleted Teamviewer. Now you're ready to install it. So you go to your downloads and you want to right click, run as administrator. I'm not going to do that. I already have it, but you right click, run as administrator. It's going to pop up. Do you want to make changes? Yes. I shouldn't, yeah, because as long as I don't do anything else, remember it's default and then personal use only. So we're going to close that. I'm going to delete this. I don't need it. It's gone. I think I can delete the sunset and the fox, but I don't know. So real quick, I'll show you humor. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity, Spock. Sounds fascinating, Captain. I can't put it down. And then the look from Spock. I love humor like that. It's just like there's one right now going around about Stonehenge. It's made out of margarine. The guy goes, "What is that?" He goes, "It's Stonehenge." And he says, "Oh, he says it's margarine," and it's Stonehenge. And the guy says, "I can't believe it's not butter." So, a little play on the words there. All right, so once we get TeamViewer downloaded, then call me or message me, and I will connect, and we'll go from there. We'll get that thing cleaned up and running like it was brand new. I mean, we've done it before when I lived out in Vegas. We can do it again remotely. I still do a lot of remote work. If you need anything done or you get stuck, don't hesitate to contact me. Even though it might not seem like I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. Sometimes my methods are a little quirky and everything else. So Ron, let's try those two things first. See if that works, see if that helps. If it doesn't, then on your days off next week, we'll get together and we'll go through and get on the phone and I'll walk you through what needs to be done. So in case anyone's wondering, I have my screen blacked out because I can see the icons. Normally I have my grandchildren on here, but it's just when I have my grandchildren on here, sometimes seeing these folders that I need are really difficult to do. So when I'm doing actual work, I make it black so that I can see them. They stick out really, really, really good. So I appreciate everybody watching. I got to wait for Ron to get a hold of me after he does what he needs to do. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe, click notifications, and anytime I go live, it will give you a little bell. I could jump over here to OBS, and I think it's nope, it's this one right here. So I'm going to get out of that, and we're going to let it catch up because there's a big delay. Which actually, you know what? I'm going to jump over to here and see if I did the right thing or not. I might not have done the right thing. Wow. It's pretty doggone slow. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. So this is one that I did. One of the first ones I did. I've actually got a subscribe button that doesn't work. As far as I know, it doesn't work. I don't really know how to test it, to be honest with you. I guess you go to my channel, Ken Stout Live, and click on it there. This runs on a 15-second loop. Yeah, see, that doesn't go anywhere. So my next thing to research is how to make those buttons good. I'm subscribed, apparently, to myself, and then here's notifications right here. So I do know how to do it. You just click on that, and then you click on that. No big deal. So I'm going to cut this off. Got 39 minutes in. Hopefully it gives Ron just enough to get done what he needs to do so I can remotely connect and get him up and running. By the way, in the descriptions down here, this website, that's Ron's website. He's a photographer. You won't find a better photographer anywhere in the world. So if you need something done, contact him, work something out, tell him what you need. He'll come help you out if you can. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a good night. I may be live later if something pops into my head and I think I want to do something. Thank you. Catch you on the flip side.